Hello once again, gamers. Cruisnik X here with another Final Fantasy XIV live stream. Just winded saying that. Anyways, when we last left off in the proper storyline, we had just finished an investigation regarding the Asians. And we found out they were basically just testing our metal. Well, not like we haven't been tested before. But anyways, we are now back at the Rising Stones in Vesper Bay. And we are about to continue the story. Did I mention I'm a paladin now? Oh yeah, that was a previous job. Live stream. Anyways, we're gonna get right down to the story. Hope y'all enjoy it. And now for my patented, terrible voiceover. I swear to God, that's someone no, I don't feel like answering it right now. I'm too tired and too much in pain. Alright, Minfilia is waiting to brief you and your fellow scions on a new development. Please let there be voiceovers.
The Maelstrom requests our assistance.
Oh, first it was the Rising Stone. No, first it was the Immortal Flames, then the Order of the Twin Adder. Now my freaking guild.
Concerning the kobolds they sent such copious notes on, I presume?
Yes. And no. It has more to do with their findings, which portend a peril far greater than any beast tribe.
What sort of peril?
The worst kind. A tribe of kobolds in the vicinity of Limsa has reawakened Titan. Our task will be to slay the primal. The Maelstrom have sworn support for the endeavor. They are no strangers to the havoc kobolds can wreak.
Of course.
Years before the Grand Company's reformation, two primals, Leviathan and Titan, chanced to converge upon the sea wall, wreaking untold devastation.
You mean they actually work together?
There, by the grace of the Navigator, were the mercenaries Merlvip hired able to fend them off. Yet it did not take long for the beast tribes to regroup, and they summoned their primals once more.
Thankfully, their second coming was decidedly short-lived, but that is beside the point. So long as tormented souls will them to exist, the realm will never be rid of primals.
The Maelstrom has kept a watchful eye upon the beast tribes, and the kobolds in particular, ever since. Which brings us to the matter at hand.
Okay, what do we need to know?
Unlike Ifrit, we know scarcely anything of Titan. Unfortunately, the only force known to have bested him, the modestly named Company of Heroes, disbanded 5 years since, and mercenaries are not in the habit of keeping chronicles.
Not unless they're telling drunken stories.
The Maelstrom's help is of course appreciated, but even if we had their whole armada at our disposal, we could still find ourselves overmatched. A pity the kobolds lack the gentle sensibilities of the sylphs. A peaceful resolution would be more than welcome.
Hell no.
The echo will not avail you this time, I fear. If you are to survive, your steel must needs speak for you.
Sweet, we get to kill shit.
I don't think you a coward were you to decline.
Fuck that shit.
So you will accept?
Of course I will. I want to break some heads.
Thank you.
We can't very well send him to Limsa without Y'shtola, can we, Minfilia?
May I ask that of you, Y'shtola?
I never thought it in question.
Ever reliable. Very well. We will spare no effort to win victory. You may count on the full support of the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, and all not afield will aid the fight from afar. Thancred, Ida, go to the Grand Companies, tell them of our plight and solicit their support.
Hey, what about Papalimo?
Urianger, send word to the students of Baldessian, and Alfino if you would. Papalimo, compile all the information we have on Titan, little though it may be. You will be apprised of the tactical situation when you reach the sailor's ward. Provision yourself for the journey. May you walk in the light of the crystal.
Alright, let's Alright, so we gotta head to my favorite place of all time. Oh, yeah, that's right. Alright, normally I wouldn't do teleport, but in this case, we're going to Limsa, which is free! So, who's watching me on the stream? I see one viewer. Limsa. I haven't been here in days. Glad to see the old place hasn't changed. In retrospect, I probably should have raised my, While we're here, I might as well, check and see. Currency, that's what it is. I have over 1,000 company seals. And I need how many to get that promotion? I need 2,000. But I don't need... Okay, these are all too weak. Alright, I should raise my rank, but Let's do it! Good to see you, Private Oronier. The Scion sent word that you were on your way. To business, then. It is as we told in the antecedent. The kobolds have once again summoned Titan. A little over a moon ago, we began to observe the beastmen moving south in increasing numbers from Ogamoro. Our scouts subsequently confirmed the object of their aggression. Crystals. Fodder for the primal. Oh wow, he timed that deep one right. Admiral Merlvib. Thank you, High Commander. You may leave the rest to me. Your deeds bring glory to the Maelstrom, Private Oronier. Right proud I am to call you one of our own. Forgive the lack of forewarning, High Commander. The Admiral wished to address Bayan personally. We are no strangers to conflict. Long have the Sahagin and the kobolds plagued our people. Nor is this the first time we've had to address a primal threat. In the past, when Titan rose to threaten the peace, it was to the company of heroes we turned. But they are long disbanded, and we must look to other brave souls blessed with the strength to face this foe. So it is that we turn now to the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, confident in the belief that you are Limsa's best hope. I hope you're right. Yet the situation is far from simple. The kobolds are not prone to unprovoked aggression. Did not the Thalassocracy make a pact with the beastmen that each would keep to their own lands, and that no blood would be shed? And was it not the Limensans who violated this agreement, dissatisfied with their lot? Shall we then condemn the beastmen for defending their homes? Even a pirate must one day reap what she has sown. I would advise you to choose your words with greater care, Lady Y'shtola. Stand down, High Commander. She has the right of it. And the wrong is mine. Freely do I claim it. Yet it makes little difference. Remorse will not shield us from Titan's wrath. Or would you have us fall upon our swords? My apologies, Admiral. The safety and security of Limsa's citizenry are, of course, of paramount concern. Already we have observed disruptions in the flow of aether further inland. The effects will be felt here in the city ere long. I must ask of you, I know, but I ask much of you, I know, but the need is great. I trust I can count on you, Private. You have my thanks. Along with the full support of the Maelstrom, I await good tidings. That the kobolds should summon Titan demonstrates they are no longer amenable to negotiation. This being the case, we must needs prepare for conflict. Before we meet Titan in the field, however, it would be wise to learn all we can of our foe. And I can think of no better source of information than the mercenaries who defeated him once before. The company of heroes may be no more, but several of its former members still live. It is said that one of them is employed at the Grey Fleet Mills in Lower Lanosha. Quite why a mercenary should choose to become a miller, I do not know. When you find him, mayhap you can ask him for me. I, meanwhile, shall seek his fellows. This had better be good. Alright, so there's the lag. So we're going to Lower Lanosha, which is right that way. And where are we meeting him? Over there, where there's no chocobo porter. I think I want to take Middle Lanosha instead. To make it to make it faster on us. Oops, other way. Alright, mount up! Oh, Duh, that's right, I don't have my mount assigned yet. Eep. Shit, is it time for dinner? Shit, it's time for dinner. Damn it, I wish they didn't pick the worst timing. Get my freaking keyboard up there. Come on, there we go. Think that'll do. There's always something. I ain't gonna sing today, I don't feel like it. You gonna say something, Ventro, or just keep staring? Eh? You wanna know about the Company of Heroes? Ah, hells. Price of beating flame. Can't a miller mill in peace no more. Still seeing as you've come all this way. I suppose it won't hurt to oblige ye. Consider yourself lucky, mate. Old Tractor was the company's best oxman. Now, what was it you wanted to know? Nothing much, just how you came to be such a tool bag. Alright, let's do this. So you want to hear the tale about the Company of Heroes bested a primal, do ye? Let me guess. You mean that bastard Titus, eh? Oh, if only he had been there to see it. 'Twas a mighty struggle, like the legends of old. Me and the boys fought them for 3 days and 3 nights we did. The ground trembled with every step Titus took. And when he hit ye, boy, it felt like a cannonball to the gut. Just like that. Oi, what's that look for? I'm a goddamn hero, have you know. The people around here sing me praises. Don't tell me you only care about learning the secret tactics we use to beat old Titus. Well, too bad, cause now I'm not feeling charitable. If you're so damn desperate, then why don't you do me a favor and kill those rats that have hit a nest by the windmill just south of here? Aye, do that, then we'll talk. Wow, what an asshole. Where is it? There it is. Oh, I keep forgetting I have Shield Oath now. It's open. What? It looks fine to me. I'm using it right now. Getting killed because of you. Weird.
And my internet, it's not working for me. I don't know why. It's supposed to be $5.
Beats me.
Check it out.
Can I do my live stream? I'm in the middle of this. Very fatty for today, Troya. Maybe I won't help ya. Alright, back to work. Always a distraction. So the beasties are dead, are they? Nice work, venturer. Save me the hassle of... never mind. The hassle of what? Doing it yourself? What? You still asking about how to beat Tidus? I don't know, venturer. It's a pretty risky strategy. The kind only a veteran of 10 score battles could rely upon. I want to teach you, I truly do. But unless you prove you have what it takes to face the fat bastard, I can't in good conscience tell you a damn thing. At the very least, you'd need to be capable of slaying, say, a Goobu. Come to think of it, that ain't a bad idea. Them creatures have the taste for flour milled here, so you ought to have no trouble finding one in the vicinity. Of course, I ain't asking you to cut down one as quick as a skilled Askerman like myself. Anyway, why don't you try heading due west and stand and look out in case a Goobu comes calling? Slay it, and I might consider telling you more about old Tidus. This is not gonna be worth it, dude. And there's the lag again. Something is seriously wrong here. No, I forget. What is she sort of? Deals additional and. Oh, okay. You again. And that Gubu that was harassing the millers is dead. Didn't think he had it in you, adventurer. Still, it took forever and a day to get the job done. I'm still not sure if I should tell you our secrets. What an asshole. It's better. This guy's a dick. So, as I was saying, I still don't know if you've got what it takes to face Tidus. Maybe if he slew, Tractum! You in here drinking again? If you are, then that Gubu had better be dead. Oh, it's dead, Chief. You have me word on that. Cleared the beast's skull in two with me trusty axe I did. Is that a fact? And what will your friend here say if I ask him? He'll vouch for me, of course. Ain't that right, friend? Tell me true. Was it Tractum who slew that Gubu, or was it you? Chief! What are you saying? It's me, Tractum! The finest axeman ever to serve in the company of heroes! The legendary mercenaries who slew that bastard Tidus! Tidus? Tidus? Who in the seven hells is Tidus? Some primal you fought in a drink-sodden dream? The company of heroes slew Titan, you bloody half-wit. Aye, well, see, Tidus was what me and the lads used to call him. That's the biggest load of Shahagan shite I ever heard. Both of you, outside. We'll learn the truth the Laminson way. Tractum, if you didn't slay that Gubu, you may consider your contract revoked. Oh, here comes the fun. Alright, you know the rules. First man to smash his boulder will be judged in the Gubu Slayer. And don't even think about to kill me. That's cheating. Who picked these boulders? They're nothing alike. How the hell's with it? Let the contest begin. You think paralysis? How you doing, matey? Feeling a bit stiff by any chance? Only killing's against the rules. If that's the case. Haha! Suck it, bitch! What's the matter? Missing? You're still at it? Bugger me. It's lucky I've got one of these. Much better. Nice try. Me arms! Me bleeding arms! And done. Alright, I admit it. I lied about being in the company of heroes. But I'm begging you, Chief, please don't dismiss me. I've learned me lesson, honest I have. Save your blubber and tractum. Gods, I should have known. Mercy, please. I didn't want to deceive you, I swear. It's just that I kept getting turned away by all the folk I asked for work, and I panicked. See, that last job I had was at cost to their soul. And there was this grizzled marauder everyone treated like royalty. When I heard he was a captain of the company of heroes, I finally understood why. I wasn't being serious when I said I was one of them. But he went and believed me, so I... Look, his name was Waistgate, alright? Waistgate. He'll tell you how to defeat Titus, or whatever the hell's that thing's name is. That's what you wanted, ain't it? So come on then. Tell the chief to forgive me, it's only fair. So I'm off to fucking Costa del Sol. And how am I getting there? Going north to eastern Lenosha. Mount up. And we get map in the realm eastern Lenosha. This is one of my favorite places. We're almost there. And of course we should just lag near the end. First talk to the Chocobo Keep. And now attuned to the Aetherite. Alright. Let's get this done so we can eat. Pardon? You wish to slay the Lord of Crags? We must slay him, Captain. The people of Limsa are depending upon us. You fancy yourselves heroes, then? Just like in the tales. Be not so quick to judge. Long have I labored for the well-being of you and yours, and my associate here has bathed in Ifrit's hellfire and lived. He is blessed with a power that protects him from primal influence. Thus was he able to elude the Lord of the Inferno. We know full well the risks, and have taken every possible precaution. We lack only the knowledge of how to enter Titan's lair. Pray, be so good as to grant us the boon of your wisdom, and we shall be on our way. A man who can't be tempered. Useful. But it will not be enough. It is true that the company of heroes fought and felled primals, but each victory was bought with the lifeblood of brave men and women. And Titan was the worst we faced. Aye, we defeated him, in the end. but he took from us some of our very best. Even if you possess the power you claim, I have no reason to believe you will succeed.
Believe what you will, we mean to try. Though our lives be forfeit, we will not abandon Limsa to the wrath of Titan.
You are passionate, I'll grant you that. And you deserve better than the greeting I gave you. But I will not send you into Ogomoro on a whim. To be plain, I do not wish to see you give your lives in vain. At the very least, I must have assurances that you are more than common adventurers. I oversee security for Master Geigajiro's estates. Perhaps you can demonstrate your abilities by attending to one of our...
Ye gods, man! Have you heard nothing I have said? We have not the time to perform trivial tasks. The enemy is at the gates!
Do you imagine words can sway me, girl? If you dislike my conditions, then you're welcome to find your own way in Ogomoro.
Though it pains me to admit it, I fear we have no choice but to acquiesce to the man's demands. Yet much remains to be done if we are to best Titan. Forgive me, but I must ask you to undertake this task alone. I will use the time to see to the remaining preparations.
Leaving the dirty work to others, are we? Very well.
Pray, do whatever the good captain bids, however trifling. Remember, the fate of Limsa hangs in the balance.
Alright, so we finally found one that was actually in the company of heroes. Well, we're gonna take a quick, if not much needed break to figure out what the fuck is wrong with my computer. Anyways, we'll be back in a little while. Yeah, Kruznik out.